How you doing, guys and gals? It's Doug Wilson from Yellowhawk Customs Outdoors. It's like threatening to like thunderstorm out there, so just pretend we're outdoors. Anyway, we got Bob here again, the Grizz, right? And he is going to enthrall you with his wisdom.
Bear wisdom. Okay. In reading a number of posts on the Click, it gets me thinking and my juice is flowing and whatever. And there's a lot of things I'd like to impart to you guys and gals about the camping, backpacking, bushcrafting, and all those other generic terms for just getting outside. One is alcohol stoves. Now, this isn't about alcohol stoves. This is one alcohol stove that I found that's made in China. It's all stainless steel. And we were burning hand sanitizer. Now it's gone out, but it had a nice flame going on. We had to restart. Anyway, just to let you know, for you people who are extremely germaphobes like Howie Mandel, this is 70%. This will burn, and we did have a nice little flame going off to the side. This little little thing here, all stainless steel, with a post for setting your cups on and whatever, was $8. Came from China. See? And if you're into the alcohol thing and you want something durable, made well, and does work, here you have it. I'm not into this. I'm showing it as an extra little feature. I gave Doug one a long time ago, and I have one. I have two of them, as a matter of fact. And
okay, so Bob, tell us why you're not into alcohol stoves.
I think they're burning inefficiency. You know, I don't think they get up. You have to wait a while to get up to snuff. And I know we're not going anywhere. You know, if we're camping or whatever. But it's a good warmer. It's something that would be good for a warmer. You know, you want to heat something up like a candlelight.
How to make a video call with Google Duo? Tap here.
So anyway, Doug's playing with himself in the background. But anyway. That's the only reason. I think they're cool. I think they have a purpose. You know, if you want to simmer something over a period of time, I just think that a stove is faster. And I'm not much of a fire guy because after all, I'm more of a backpacker than I am anything else. And I did the whole fire and tripod thing in Boy Scouting, and it's good if you're going to stationary camp. But personally, I want to eat. I want to boil up my water and make it clean, and I want to get the hell out of Dodge. But I just thought this was nice for $8. It's all stainless steel. It's made very well. These things will collapse on themselves. It's kind of hot right now, but they will collapse and come around and hold on to the top like so. See? And there you have it. There's the whole kit. Goes in a little black bag, and you're done. All right? So, hand sanitizer, if you carry it around, I carry some for your daily hygiene, whatever, in a smaller bottle. Good fuel. All right, that's that. All right. Oh, by the way, matches, new invention. They work extremely well, and I don't know why people never even thought of this, but the only unfortunate thing is that these are not waterproof matches, but they do sell them, lifeboat matches. You can take a shower with your matches. I put them in plastic. I'm not a big gear bag stuff, but it adds weight, and these are cheap. And if you can burn them. They burn quick. If you need to start a fire as a fire starter, the plastic goes fast. And it's just more junk to carry around. Later on, I'm going to show you my backpacking equipment that I'm going to do for our C&O Canal backpacking trip. Okay. Another thing I'd like to throw your way is Cliff Bars. Now, I was turned on to these by one of the Medtronic reps when I worked in the operating room as a fast meal. They have blueberry crisp, chocolate chip. I like the fruity ones. Oatmeal raisin, that's one of my favorites. And Christmas time, they actually have like Christmas ones, kind of cool. White chocolate, very nice. These are packed in 200 some odd plus calories. They were created by a guy that was a climber and a cross-country bicycler, and he felt that he wasn't getting the proper nutrients that he needed on these long trips and through exertion and whatever. So he went to his mom and said, "Hey, Mom, let's work together in making some sort of oatmeal bar or whatever. And this is what we came up with, called the Cliff Bar. I keep them in my backpack. I keep them in my car.
The guy's a millionaire.
Yeah, the dude. It's like the guy with Velcro. I mean, I used to walk around with cockleburrs on my wool socks all the time. It didn't even dawn on me to make Velcro. That's how Velcro got started, you know. So some of us, you know, really think outside the box. Some of us are outside the box. Some of us think we're outside the box and really inside of it thinking we're outside the box because everybody else is telling you you're outside the box. Anyway, so these are very nutritious. They make a good breakfast bar.
I know I'm outside the box.
They make a good
I see a lot of people inside the box.
Yeah, right. Then they're not outside with us. But anyway, they make a good breakfast bar. They make a good, if it's cold out and you're winter camping, you want to keep yourself warm at night, it's always good to have a snack before you go to bed. Take a good long leak and have a piss bottle near you and have something to eat.
Pump up the calories, man, before you go to bed.
Because you'll burn it throughout the night.
You'll burn it. That'll keep you warm.
All right, I'm going to show you another little light fixture. I have a headlight, which I think they're really good for hands-free. I have one. I'm not a big, high-speed torch guy that, you can beat deer up with if you get into an altercation. And, they have 20,000 lumens and they light up the whole area as if you're being, as a drug bust or whatever, right? I go in the woods to get away from shit like that, okay? I don't like electronics in the woods. I don't like my phone. I have a little stinking-ass phone that I carry. Where is it? A little phone that I carry just to make my wife happy. Oh, it's in the car.
It's a flip phone.
Yeah, that's just how much I care about the damn phone. I hate phones, okay? Because they can find you, all right? So the only thing I do, I text my wife, hey, hon, I'm having a great time, good night, boom. Or the guys will all say, good night, Trish, and that's it. Anyway, my daughter got this for a birthday gift for me, and it's a, you can charge it with a regular, charger, has a port for that. And I just think it's kind of like a neat night light because I get scared at night because I'm afraid Doug might attack me. But anyway, you have a headlight.
Yeah, I'm a sneaky guy.
You have a brighter headlight. And then you have an emergency light. There's no red because we're not tactical, okay? All right. Red's good for emergencies, maybe in the water or something like that. I don't know. And when you turn it on, it doesn't shoot like 20 million feet into the sky so that spaceships can pick you up in case you're lost. Okay?
Spaceship.
Anyway, the other cool thing about this is you'll see later is I use a little sitting stool tripod. And before I go to bed at night, I have a night light. See? Isn't that cool? You have a night light. So I put my keys or I put my glasses or whatever I want on my stool as a little night stool before I go to sleep.
I want to see you smash it down.
Okay. So anyway.
That's cool.
So anyway, I mean, you can get these on Amazon, on eBay. It's called a ergologic.
Ergologic.
Ergologic. There you go. It's Finnish. No, it's Mongolian.
Does it have a battery?
It's Mongolian. No, it doesn't have a battery.
Goddamn Mongolians!
Mongolians. Okay, Chinese. Anyway, look, it is solar powered.
So no battery.
No battery. No,
wow.
It's a charger.
So it's got a charger in there.
It's a charger for the USB port, whatever, and.
Right.
And I don't use it for. I run around in the campsites in the dark. I like night vision. I don't like it being disrupted with a bunch of light. It's just my primitive self. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you can put it on your windowsill or in the car, and you can charge it. Okay.
Wow.
It's neat.
Ergologic.
Yeah, there's a number of them. There's a shitload of them. They're all made. You just go and look for these. They're pretty neat. Okay.
How much does it weigh?
Here, I don't know. Couple ounces.
About 6 ounces.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So anyway,
maybe 5.
Yeah, nice little tool. All right. Okay, following on now. You guys talk about sharpening all the time, right? And this is my sharpening kit, and Bare Wisdom says, whatever works for you.
Right.
Okay. Whatever you use, and it works for you. It gives you a sharp blade. You can discount everything I say. Right? Because I want you to be happy.
Well, that's why Bob's here.
It's
a different perspective because my idea of sharpening in the field is different from his. So check him out.
So what I'm going to show you is not what I carry in the field. All right, it's what I just carry. To sharpen my knives and so forth. All right. Let me get this stuff out. Now, I have strap knives, I don't need a strap. You have a belt. If you have a leather belt, you have a strap. Okay.
And you have a
So you know, you
belt
have a
loop
dangler.
on your dangler.
Absolutely.
Right?
And I don't carry belts. I don't carry sheaths on a belt. That's just Bob.
The other side of this, you put
Okay.
strap on it, compound on it, and that's
Yeah.
a strap.
Whatever. And I can tell you some other ways to clean your knife edge up, but that might be another video because these are, you may have heard about them, but they're kind of tricky. Okay. Anyway,
Out of the box stuff?
out of the box. Got it from the Russians, as a matter of fact.
Ooh, they're way out of the box.
Yeah, they are. So I like kukris, and I like big knives and soft blades, bastard file. Okay, this is what you hone your kukri with, or your big blade, or to reshape an edge is a bastard file. Now you don't want to lean into this because you don't want to totally tear the edge up. You just want to get the burrs and the
Right.
nicks and whatever out of it.
You can
Especially if-
really wreak
yeah.
havoc.
Especially
on the
if you
edge with
chip up the edge and you're beating on cement or something, or hit a stone or
that. Right.
whatever.
That's a good way
So
to
a
get
bastard
that
file is good to have around. Also, you can clean your teeth with it. All right. Next, if you want to do some fine work, just a little area that's been chipped or whatever, you have these little like jeweler type files,
Right.
flat, round, angle, whatever. They're cheap. They come from China. They do a great job on softer edged blades.
And they sell them with diamond particles on them, too.
Yeah, they can get that. I don't want to be robbed, so I don't carry diamond around. Anyway, next, this is a steel from the Lansky steel, sharpening set with all the ceramics and all. So I took Lansky's stuff and threw it away. The only the only thing I kept was the steel and the ceramics. That's the only thing I kept.
Right.
Because I don't need his angles. I don't need his bores. For people who are not at home sharpening, great thing. I'm not knocking it. It's probably one of the better sharpeners out there, hand sharpeners in the out there. So
But for the field,
this is a great. You want to just quicken up your edge a little bit real quick and not have to use a ceramic or anything on it. Get it good and sharp. Good thing. Okay. Now, what one normally uses is a medium and a coarse stone. I rarely use this coarse stone unless it's a piece of metal. It just is not. It's not working. Okay. And I need to get something on there. Okay. As you can see by the stone, it's starting to get a bevel in it or a depression in it. Because this is the one I usually, as a medium stone, I use to clean up all my edges, other than the files and the steels. Is this one? I'll go to this one first. Okay. And sometimes I didn't bring my ceramics with me. I have bigger ceramics, and I also have steels. Then I'll go right to the ceramic, and I'm done. All right. But I'll tell you what. If you want a nice Arkansas, this is like a smooth. This puts a hell of a finishing edge, near finishing edge, on your steels. All right, on your blade. It really does a great job. And I'll tell you what. After stropping a blade, an Indian marble stone, black marble stone.
it's like glass.
It's like glass. This thing will put a finish on your edge that's crazy sharp. Crazy sharp. You spit on it. We don't have, you're in the field. Piss on it, spit on it, sweat on it.
Hell, shit on it.
Shit on it. I mean, you don't need oils that come from Japan and a cave hidden in a well somewhere in Yokohama. All right? Spit on it. You can even do it dry. Dump it in a lake, in a stream. Bring it out and start sharpening, okay? You don't need that stuff, all right? But if you want to put I'm talking about a final edge on your knife, bang, there you have it, all right? So here I am again, unfortunately. Anyway,
Thanks, Bob.
You're
Appreciate
welcome,
that.
anytime.
He's treating me to lunch.
I will, because I got a lot of money this week.
Oh, really?
I did, yeah. I got a lot of money.
Oh, hold on for a second.
I don't have it with me, but I
tell
got a
you
lot.
guys how important this guy is to me.
Yeah, right. Hey, watch it, brother. God, these man boobs are for my wife. Anyway, all right, now.
My man.
There's a knife maker out of Ohio, and I can't remember his name. He's a young guy. It's called Progressive Primitives, I believe. And he does fire bundles, char cloth, pine wood. He does like sacks and whatever, and and kits and so forth. And he also makes a really good knife. And I've had a number of them, and they sold quite quickly at knife shows. All right, this is one of them. It looks like the first knife that Doug put together, the French trapper type model. Okay?
Oh, the BMF2?
Yeah, the BMF2.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's made out of a 1095 steel, wooden walnut, I think, type handles, silver rivets, whatever.
This guy probably copied off of me, right?
Yeah, right. About 3/16 on the back, less than a quarter or so. He's got some jimping in here. It is sharp enough to throw a spark. All right.
That's nice.
It's a nice little knife. Nice, bevel, nice shape.
Can we see it?
Yeah,
Side of it?
yeah, I enjoy. You can play with it, Doug.
Yeah, I like that curve it's got.
It's got a great sweep on it. I've had a number of these, and I've never been disappointed. And I paid $45 for it.
Oh man.
Okay, and that's with shipping and handling. It may have been like 51, whatever. But you can't go wrong with this knife. Look, I think it's Progressive Primitives. He's on eBay.
Oh, I knew the guy.
He's on Amazon.
I knew you talking
know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
He's, and
He sells a lot of different knives.
these are great knives. I mean, he'll sell some with similar pattern, but with a more rounded type handle. You can't go wrong, guys and gals. If you want a secondary knife, you want a trasher. Oh, no, it isn't even a trasher. First knife, you want to get somebody a gift, a good, nice, very good quality.
And then you got to give him a good sheath for it.
Yeah, then you have to give him a good sheath for it. I have leather. This is one of, this came with it. It comes with a ferro rod. But most of the time I buy Doug's old leather sheaths that he gets rid of because people are going into Kydex, okay? I have Kydex sheath that Doug made me. Really simple, very basic. They're very durable. But most of my knives are in leather because
It's cheaper.
It's just cheaper, and as I said before, I'm not going to beat these knives up. Okay, I go for a weekend. I'm within 45 minutes to 2 hours away from a hospital or from civilization. Sometimes, so I don't see a need for it. Okay, but if I was going out, if I was still in the Army and I was going out in combat ops and so forth and so on, yeah, I'd go with the Kydex most definitely. If you're a high extreme sports guy, you want something very, very durable and it's going to last. And Doug fits that bill. Well, for the weekend, 3 or 4 days out on the Appalachian Trail and whatever, and everybody's carrying machetes and shovels and 20,000 surgical kits with an OR table and all this other shit, that's not Bob. Next. This is a CFK D2 tool steel that I got a guy from a private guy who had it custom made. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Nice little choil, little thumb ramp here. Nice belly. Nice belly. It almost looks like somebody's other knife I know has. About almost 1/4 inch across the back. Okay. Not a bad knife at all. Let's see. It's walking in. Hi, let's kiss. Okay. Not too not too far. Not too. Knife wars. Okay. It's not too.
She's come home to roost.
Hi baby. Hi baby.
This
Hi
is
baby.
a prototype for the Delta Whiskey Infinity.
Infinity. Nice knife.
And the other ones are being built right now,
Yeah.
as we speak.
I got Froglube on it.
Froglube.
Well, it's not. It's some kind of frog. It's some kind of lube that I got from one of the gun shows. So anyway, I believe it's a sort of like a flat grind almost, and very sharp, very nice blade. Good chopper. Not a lot of heft, so forth. It's in a CFK sheath, leather sheath. All right, and then I would be remiss if I didn't talk about finished knives. Okay?
Remiss.
Would be remiss. Okay. This I showed a while back is the Finnish Army is issued this knife, or used to be issued this knife. I have 2 of them. Scandi grind, regular, like birch light type handle, nothing extravagant. Copper or brass. One thing, the reason why I'm talking about this knife is that when you have knives that are hidden tang, okay, And the juncture between where the blade goes into the handle, I said before, can, if it's not reinforced with some sort of a steel or whatever, can be a weak spot. It also, in using, it to scalp, to skin, to whatever, the juices can flow. Yeah, you never know. You might have to scalp somebody.
Yeah, they'll get in there.
The juices will flow right in here. All right. So what I've done to this, I took clear fingernail polish, or you can use lacquer or whatever, and I lacquered this area in here. I dropped the clear fingernail polish in there. I also did a little bit of this area here where it meets the wood. I don't like lacquer on the wood. It makes it too slippery, and it looks cheap. It's like crummy fingernails. Anyway, I took some one around this area here, this juncture between the brass and the wood. Okay. Great all-around knife, very sharp. Ask Greg Barr. He wanted to buy one from me. I only have two.
Is that the Leicu?
This is the Finnish Army's Leicu. It's a smaller Leicu. It's about a 5-inch blade.
They got it going on, those Finnish guys.
They do. The Rus Electa.
Swedes.
The Swedes are good, but more is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing anybody, but let me tell you what. The Finns have got it going on, all right? They really do. They were the progenitors of all these knives, pretty much.
I thought they were Swedish. Isn't that Swedish?
This here, this is Finnish. This
That's
is
right.
Finnish.
I've been telling people they're Swedish.
Oh,
man. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the Finnish embassy is going to send him a letter, and it'll smell like smoke's coming out of it. Anyway, called a bomb. But no, that's a Finnish knife.
Oh, we didn't say that on YouTube.
No, we didn't say it on YouTube.
Nope. That was prom. He said prom.
It was a prom. Went to the prom. Anyway, as a kit, everybody asks, what's your EDC? Okay. My answer to that is self-reliance, not knife reliance. That's bare wisdom. Self-reliance, not knife reliance. Bare wisdom, okay? I have an inner tube.
A special ops reliance.
Okay, I have an inner tube. I have paracord. I have a ceramic. I have a ferro rod. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Clothing on my back. Done. No, nothing else. One other thing I would like to have is maybe a stainless steel cup or a can.
And a blow-up doll.
Adorable one. Okay. Anyway, that's all I need. And I rarely put these on a belt. I sometimes wear them around my neck, but most of the time they're in my cargo pocket on my anorak.
It's all I need.
It's all I need is this scale, or is this watch, is this clock. Anyway, so when the shit hits the fan, guys, and you're running around with a big camouflage pack on your back, or a non-camouflage
pack, weighs 87
pack,
pounds.
with all of your gear you need to survive. Well, like I said before, the less you know, the more you need.
Aha.
And these people who are zombie-like, who are hungry, pissed off, scared, whatever, when they all coalesce and come in big groups, and you're the only guy with all the shit,
Oh, boy.
guess what? You've lost it. You're done. I'm going to break into a hardware store. I'm going to bust into a Walmart. I just have my knife. That's it. EDC, I carry a folding knife. That's it. And I hate my phone. I'll break it before anything, because they can find you with your phone. You carry a GPS around, they can find you. Okay? The phone tells everybody where you're at. They found that guy who killed those cops in Pennsylvania. He was on the run for, a month or so? He used a cell phone, and they found him. Stupid.
You don't think they have that technology?
No,
they do.
They do. Okay? You have a GPS on your cell phone. Plus, how are you gonna charge it up? All right? Oh, I got my solar pad. Great. Suppose they trap all over your solar pad and you beat the shit out of you, and they choke you, like I said before, with your cool paracord. Think outside the box. Make sure you have skills that you can utilize above and beyond equipment. All right? Use what is around you.
Amen.
Okay, recently on our Click channel, our site, guys have been talking about coffee in the field, all right? I'm a coffee drinker.
Me too.
Okay, so is Doug. Although he rarely brings coffee in the field, he gets it from me.
He brings the good coffee. He brings the good coffee.
And I'm a tea drinker, so I usually have coffee in the morning. I have a tea at night. Okay, so one of the guys on our channel showed me something really cool that I had these things, and I didn't know I could put them together.
On the click?
On the click, of course, on the
Yeah.
click.
Oh, yeah.
You only find the coolest shit on the click. All right. So anyway, before I show you that, all right, and I will show you on my backpacking thing. I have a small glass press that I keep wrapped in my computer pad, Ensolite pad. This is a Bodum. They're made in actually Switzerland, sometimes in Poland. Now Doug had one of these. Okay.
He gave it to me.
I give Doug a lot of things, okay? But because of his habit of roasting plastic when he wants noodles, and this wasn't really, I don't believe, designed for that, it cracked.
Yeah,
Okay?
I cracked it.
He cracked it. So anyway, that's why he relies on me to make him coffee. But I don't do that, all right? So if you don't want to take glass in the
He
field,
don't rely on me for nothing.
that's true.
Except for leather sheets.
Out in the field.
And videos.
Out on the field. I don't need none of that shit.
Okay, in the field.
In the field. Listen, I've known him for a long time.
That's true.
I should charge him for all the knowledge he gleaned from me. and some he didn't. Anyway.
And
So
some of it was toughly extracted too.
Absolutely, because I don't like telling everybody. My old Taekwondo instructor said, never teach them everything. Okay? Because there's no element of surprise. Okay? I didn't learn that. And that's the problem with, learning stuff, book reading and whatever. Go do it.
Go
do it. Okay? You don't have to have, people behind you with their cowboy hats on and their shemaz around their face and their big cool knives saying, "Oh well, son, that's not how you bow drill this, and that's how you do it." Just do it. Give it a shot. Try it. Put it together. I was 12 making stone hatchets,
Well, you got
and
to lose.
spears and stuff down in the woods. Okay, by myself. Because I watched Indian books or flicks or whatever, all right? Just try it, all right? Anyway. Where they say the mother of invention is necessity. Necessity is the mother of
Necessity is the mother of invention.
I think, yeah. All these cool sayings we ignore. And we tend to go off on these computers and high-speed this and satellites and everything. Pay attention to the primitive man. He had it going on. Anyway, you coffee guys, there you go. Plastic, The only problem with this is a one-shot Joe. I like to use things that have double uses, okay? So I can make tea in here the same way. Put the tea bags there or loose tea and press them down, whatever. Same way. Oh, and you want to use coarse coffee grinds in a press if you can find them. Gavalia makes a coarse grind in Guatemalan, which I had today, and Costa Rican, which is also very good. I've had.
That ain't coffee yet.
You haven't? Oh, that's a shame. Anyway.
Look, the sun's out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So anyway, Bodum. They make glass ones and whatever. Okay, no filters, no nothing. There you have it. Now, the creme de la creme. When I said I want to use something for 2 or more purposes, well, here's my Stanley Steemer. Okay, and there's my little stove. Right. Anyway, I have my matches I put in here. Those matches. This was just created not too long ago. Don't worry, I'll make a video on them soon.
Yeah, how to put matches in a plastic bag.
Absolutely, and then strike them on a striker.
That's a long video.
So anyway, these are great little tins. I have 2 of them. Okay, and I can't remember the guy's name. I think it was Tom Byers who caused all the coffee stir on the click. Okay, and we got a lot of good advice on there. Okay. So anyway, nice stainless steel, nice and light, whatever. So I can cook in this, no problem. Cook in this, right? Also, there's a nice little stainless steel cup.
Bob loves stainless steel.
Yeah, because there's certain things I want to have durable.
Yeah, durability.
I don't want them dented or broken or whatever.
See, he'll carry the extra few ounces.
I will.
To have it durable.
But there's other areas I won't carry weight. Okay. So anyway, nice cup. They nest. Blah-de-blah-de. Okay. Anyway, here's the cool thing. I have a Bodum glass coffee.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Does it?
And the gentleman I don't take credit for this. The gentleman on our Click channel said, "Hey, check this out."
Nuh-uh. It works in there? No shit.
Fit.
Oh,
Fit.
oh, now I'm getting one.
Fits. That fits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double use.
Double
now.
whammy. Double
Right.
use. Okay. So I can kiss this goodbye. All right. Because you boil the water in here.
And I have one of those.
Okay. Take your 2 heaping teaspoonfuls of whatever you like. Put it in there. Stir it up until a froth. Let it sit for 3 or 4 minutes, or however. Take your press. Put it in. Yeah, let me see if Doug's.
Is this it?
Let me see if yours
That's
fits,
the same
man.
one?
Yeah, yours fits too.
It's a Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, but where's your lip? You don't have an opening for your lip.
No.
You can press it. So you need a lip. You need an opening. See, mine has.
Yeah, I don't have. Oh, I do. I got perforations here.
Okay,
You just
then
gotta lift it up a
okay,
little.
okay, I see them. Okay, it doesn't have this indent here.
Right.
Okay, but I'm sorry, over here. Here it is. I'm sorry, I was wrong. He has it. So this would work. As a Mr. Coffee.
Yeah.
Look, they're the same size. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
So I can't remember the guy's name. Kudos, brother. I'm sorry I forgot
Yeah,
your name, but thanks a lot. Okay. And this is not thinking outside the box. All right. This is why we do this stuff. See, now even though I have the strainer, I can pull it out through here because that goes one part of the coffee handle. See, like this. Bang. I can make my coffee. Usually I carry 2 bowls. I carry a canteen cup and some other bowl like this because I like to have my liquid separate. So I boil up my coffee or tea separate, and then I boil up my food. Okay, but I'll just have to boil my food first and then make my coffee later. For breakfast, I just eat oatmeal anyway. I can actually put it in here and boil it up and do it, and then make my coffee in here. Leave the oatmeal in here, pour my coffee in, just stir the oatmeal in with it because it's honey or agave. That's what I like. If I can't get agave, I use honey. Great sweetener. And I don't use any creamer.
Yeah, I like honey.
And you don't need, some of these coffees, man, they're nutty. They have a nice flavor. They're a dark roast. I don't like anything lighter than a dark, maybe a mild dark roast. I like everything heavy. My pipe tobacco is dark and black. My beer is Guinness or Svedjik is a Polish porter. My coffee's black. And my women, I don't care. They're any color. They can be any color. I don't care. Okay? But anyway, that being said, great idea. I'm telling you what, Stanley couldn't have done a better job in coming up with this. This is really great. You can put bales on it. You can play the whole bushcraft thing. You can dress up in your canvas and your wool. Put your moccasins on and a feather in your cap and get your LT Wright knife, which I don't own any of them. I'm not saying they're bad, I just don't own any of them. I have Jay White, I think it was his Jay Wright's knives. White's knives. I'm not a guy that follows the crowd. I don't do the herd. I think outside the box. But when I think something is unique and ingenious, I give kudos, and I think that's pretty cool. But everything else, I think for myself, and it's how I've always been. I've been a critical thinker all my life. And that's one reason why I pissed some people off, okay? You can follow the gang, and that's okay. There's a lot of security in following the gang. But if you truly want to be a leader, you truly want to be independent, you truly want to be self-reliant and not knife-reliant, and I know this irritates some guys, but it's just my philosophy. Hey, got some other things coming up. Thank you so very much. All right? Appreciate the time.
And that's what this channel is all about.
Yep, this is Bob from Grizz Primitives on the Yellow Hawk Outdoors channel saying adios.